Hi everyone, this is Steve Cooper from theconservativemonster.com, and I'm very fortunate to have the great Pastor Manning on the phone right now. We're going to talk about the Columbia trial coming up May 14th to the 19th in New York City. That's 38 West 123rd Street at atla.org. Go to atla.org for more information. Pastor Manning, a quick question. What are the side streets for that? The cross streets.
The cross streets would be Lenox Avenue and Mount Morris Park would be the east cross street, and of course west would be Lenox Avenue. But we're 2 blocks south of 125th Street and Lenox Avenue. Pretty easy to find us from there. Okay,
125th and Lenox, near there. Okay, so how is all the preparations? I mean, I'm sure you're very busy. The subpoenas, I'm curious, did you hear, can you comment on anyone? Did anyone reply to this?
We'll comment on the subpoenas. We've sent out several subpoenas. We sent out a plethora of them about 3 weeks ago to 4 weeks ago now. And we sent out more recently another 4 subpoenas. We haven't heard back from anyone as of yet with respect to their attendance or their compliance to the subpoena. But we do have some plans to deal with anyone who does not comply. We've sent subpoenas to Condoleezza Rice, to George Stephanopoulos, to Wayne Allen Root, to the producer at Fox News, and also the senior editor at the Wall Street Journal, Zygmunt Brzezinski. We have subpoenaed, along with Rod Blagojevich, and the president and trustees of Columbia University. We more recently, Steve, have sent subpoenas to Louis Farrakhan, Jesse Jackson, James Cone, and Cornel West. These are very important witnesses to the credibility and the stability of the statements that Obama has made regarding his trek here in New York City and in Chicago. He allegedly spent 3 years in Chicago and 2 years here in New York. Louis Farrakhan's statements and James Cone's and Cornel West will be integral in this trial. We want to see him on the bench, on the witness stand testifying.
Well, I can tell you, I'm sure you have them nervous because this entire topic is really shaking them up. You know, they act like they're cool, they attack us, they call us names, and that's because they're scared to death of it.
Well, you're absolutely right, Steve. You're extremely wise. They are on the outside are trying to put on a cool and reserved demeanor, but it is dawning on them that there is a power shaking them, and it's not me, and it's not Atla. It is the power of the Constitution. When our founding fathers structured the Constitution, I mean, I feel like I'm almost in a church meeting and I'm ready to shout at the wisdom and the vision of our founding fathers on the Constitution. And Steve, that business of being a natural-born citizen is so critical. It is one of the items that this trial is based upon, and it will be one of the first times in the nearly 200-year history of this nation, the 230-year history of this nation, that it will be fully tested. This is extremely exciting, but moreover, the Constitution gives us the power to subpoena and to hold trials if we feel and can demonstrate that we've not been given appropriate access to due process in the structured court. This is almost like being in a church meeting. This thing is so wonderful.
Oh, it's going to be great. And you know what? I want to ask you just 2 more quick questions. You mentioned something about there's going to be a test of a military weapon or something around the time of the trial, and you feel that this is a distraction, or could you comment further on that?
Yeah, our event organizer, Ann Alex Jones, has made information available to me that FEMA, and I'm not sure why FEMA would be involved in this process. It should be a Pentagon program or the U.S. military, but FEMA is involved in testing electromagnetic, if you will, nuclear devices, a nuclear device ignition that does not destroy property but destroys other electromagnetic systems. And also physical systems within the body as well. They're going to do a test in the same place that the initial Manhattan Project bomb was tested back in the mid-40s, during the same date that the trial is going on. This would cause a large amount of attention drawn to that particular area, and I think would probably try to discourage people from attending the trial. I'm not sure about that, but I trust Alex Jones in terms of him having uncovered this information to be credible.
Now you mentioned, what I found was very interesting, that you feel Obama is slowly leaking out the information about being born in Kenya, and you really think that that's his goal here, to try and undermine this movement?
I'm confident that he believes that the way to deal with this matter now is to leak it, to allow the American public to digest it in drips and drops, so that it's not a really, really big deal, something that is shocking, earth-breaking, groundbreaking news. And prayerfully they'll find a way to either, and of course he's never going to admit it himself. He is going to leak the possibility that he may have been, but I think his final statement, when confronted about it, will be, well, I'm only stating what my mother told me, and who would not believe their mother? His mother told him he was born in Honolulu. Why would he have any other reason to believe anything other than what his mother? And I think that's where he's going to take a stand. I mean, he's not going to come right out and say, I was born in Kenya, and I've been lying to y'all all the time. He's going to say it's a high possibility I may have been, but my mother told me I was born in Honolulu.
Well, there are many losers in this, and I believe Fox News, Glenn Beck, Bill O'Reilly, they are going to lose a lot of fans and the credibility when this does come out, and it shows that they were sort of spinning to protect Obama, and they're going to be the big losers in this.
Steve, the issue here is First Amendment rights, freedom of press, freedom of speech. Those two particular items, the Glenn Beck and Bill O'Reilly, Fox News, and that entire crowd, they have been complicit, albeit foolishly, in an event that they thought would just go away. They thought they had the power with the media to make this matter go away, and therefore they would never face any consequences of it.
Right.
They were dead wrong.
That's right.
Trust me, they now feel the sense. I mean, you can almost see it in their eyes and hear it in their broadcast now. They sense that it didn't go away, and eventually they're going to have to pay a terrible, horrific price for covering up this information from the American people. They're going down with the ship that sinks, called the ship Obama.
Well, God bless you. Let me tell you, Pastor Mann, you could not believe how many emails I get from fans of Conservative Monster that love you, praise you, they pray for you, and they stand behind you 100%. Everyone, this is the Columbia trial coming up May 14th to the 19th. Atla.org for more information. The address is 38 West 123rd Street in New York City, and it's going to make history. God bless you, Pastor Mann, and please hold on the line. I wanted to speak to you off the air.
Okay.